Now, the finance minister is rejecting allegations of missing funds across various ministries, but acknowledges delays in submitting appropriation accounts. Britannia Witter tells us more.
The Minister of Finance, Fayval Williams, has addressed concerns regarding $3 trillion in spending that is unaccounted for over a 6 to 11-year period. The concerns follow a review by the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal (JAMP) of the Auditor General's annual report for 16 government agencies, including several ministries. Speaking at Tuesday's media briefing, Minister Williams clarified that the money is not missing, but remains unaccounted for due to delays in the submission of accounts to the Auditor General's office.
It is not that the money is missing. It is that reports due to the Auditor General have not been submitted by several ministries.
The Auditor General's office, tasked with reviewing government spending, requires several ministries and agencies to submit their appropriation accounts after the end of the fiscal year. These accounts detail ministries' expenditures compared to the amount approved by Parliament. Minister Williams further assured the public that work is being done to ensure compliance with submitting the accounts in a timely manner.
The goal, of course, is to get to that place where these appropriations accounts are done in a timely manner and submitted within 4 months, I believe, FS, after the close of the fiscal year.
She concluded by urging ministries to work with the government to resolve the issue. Britannia Witter, CVM News.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks and pray.
The fiscal year.
I'm sure this thing has not resolved. I don't hear anything else about this 3 trillion missing dollars. I hear nothing about it. It just disappear like all the other millions this political system with these politicians claim. It's like we see the news where we say them have some kind of drug bust and then get 50 million, then get how much million, then get how much assets, and we not hear nothing else about it. It's just the police them start living at these assets, start drive these assets and start spend these monies. These police, not all of them, and the politician. The criminal police them know themselves. You're going to hear it out there in the internet where police have, what was it? What was it? $8 million car and $20 million house, some mess like that. And this, as the one said that said this, it is like a man saying, no, this police officer, and him say, this police officer just drive coming at the police station with one car where value probably about 30-40 million or whatever. And then him say, when him realize it, the same police live in our house value probably over 100 million. And this police, I say, hey, I know the police in out of bush him a come from. Him not no family wealth or not like that. Where he come from? So the person was saying, there is nobody to investigate the police. And I'm here to say, it's just a matter of time. We're getting around to it. We literally are get around to it. Now I'm going to share this information to bring some clarity where our people is concerned when they hear them talk about the US and the dollars and what is the connection and why US feel like them can do anything. Let's start right here. Up until the early 16th century, when the Spaniards colonized Jamaica, there had been little occasion for the use of a regular currency. Although there was a small amount of gold on the island, the original beings, known as Arawak or Ahuuakh Indians, Jamaica's first inhabitants, used it for decorative purposes. This is the goal enough, rather than trade, which was conducted by barter. Our trade was a barter system. It never have nothing to do with no kind of, say, instrument of value or object of value. The first units of exchange used by the Spaniards who came with Columbus in 1494. So Columbus invaded this location in 1492. Him reached our island 2 years after, 1494. In their dealings with the Arawak or Ahuuakh Indians, where items such as glass, beads, and trinkets, scissors, and mirrors are them things that them used to use. That's what them bring come get our people at that time. Yeah, man. Now, in 1655, the British took control over the colony of Jamaica and used the pound, shilling, and pence as currency for the economy of the colonized island. Upon receiving independence from Britain in 1962, Jamaica created its own political system and strengthened its currency board system by establishing the U.S. Federal Bank of Jamaica. Them never say U.S. Federal, but me just say U.S. Federal because the Bank of Jamaica is a U.S. Federal Reserve Bank, not even the government, because the Federal Reserve in the United States are the Rothschild control system. It now have nothing to do with the United States government itself. That is the thing that is being used to control and govern that mainland area, and by extension, everywhere else that use dollar as currency, irrespective of what you call it. I could have Bayesian dollar, I could have Guyanese dollar, I could have Jamaican dollar. Once it said dollar and not silver or gold, we were using silver before. So once it got to dollar, you know you're under the federal regime. So Jamaica strengthened its currency board system by establishing the Bank of Jamaica, which is a United States Federal Reserve banking system. The exchange rate was pegged or fixed 1-to-1 with the British pound. That means that when you say a British pound, it's equal in value to the Jamaican dollar. That was how we sweet before the independence. Sweet. Now, annual inflation rate was low, and industrial expansion, including a boom in the bauxite industry, encouraged production toward the end of the 60s. Remember, we get independence 1962. So around here, so it's all right when the foreign people extract all with minerals and with natural resource, everything that are run smooth. Now, after the 60s, when we get independence, the new political system that was introduced after the independence created a tribal rivalry across the island that is extant to this very day, 2nd of October 2025. It's still a go on. Operating in a fragile domestic political economy. I remember once the political system come in play, the PNP and GLP, we have a tribal division, so we start war. So the country face a bag of nonsense. Remember, no man, remember good. In the 70s, when I got shop, everything married. Some crazy thing. And the political regime create that. Literally. So operating in a fragile locally domestic political economy, Jamaica increased its imports relative to its exports in 1972. So we get independence in 1962, and 10 years after, by 1972, we are import all kind of nonsense, but them document the export where them are take with all our minerals for nothing at all. Now, we are import, our Jamaica increased its imports relative to its exports in 1972, increasing its current account deficit at that time to US $48 million, or 3% of our GDP. You see that? And this is 1972. Then where we that import? Or where we did that import? Where we did that taking in the country when them are rape our land? Most people now have this information, that's why I'm sharing. Now in 1973, the inflation rate increased again by more than 30%, and the Jamaica exchange rate peg was switched from the British pound to the United States dollar. Now, since the corporate United States become Jamaica's major trading partner, now, who are Jamaica major trading partner right now? The corporate United States of America, literally. Not China, not Russia. And we are see where, when them said peg, them said fix. So we're not under the pound, silver, sterling, pound no more. We're under one fictitious piece of paper called US dollar where Rothschild and them sodomite gay friend them and them manipulate and monopolize that area, them banking system. This is why the Jamaica, Bank of Jamaica is not a bank where me and you like how would I walk going on one of those instrumentalities and just conduct our basic everyday banking. We can't do that with the Bank of Jamaica. For going to the Bank of Jamaica, you probably need an appointment and you probably need some kind of official colonial status for even go inside there. On a regular business them deal with. Them are the federal, commercial, foreign thing where at them is your money. And whoever control the money, at them make the rules. Whoever control the money, make the rules. Whoever control your money, make the rules. Always know that. So Jamaica is now a major trading partner of the United States. So when I say Andrew Holiness aside with all of the nonsense, all policies, all of them international policies where the United States Congress push out there, Jamaica go agree with it because them is apartheid. Them can't tell it brawling there, just the paperwork to prove it. Literally. That's why Andrew side with Israel and the genocide we are going down there, and Andrew never condemn it. The foreign minister's office will not condemn these people. Because them is apartheid. That's why I say these people are foreign to us. That foreign minister, Camilla Johnson, that little white-faced girl, she can't talk to me. When I say I renounce from Jamaica, I want she come and try to talk to me and see if I don't rearrange her body part and put it in Ziploc bag and put it on display so everybody can see. This is how we deal with these people. Brawling. Now, at the time, the Jamaican dollar valued more than the US dollar. Trading at Jamaica 0.909 to 1 US dollar. So when you come with 1 US dollar, we don't even have to reach a dollar to get your US dollar. We don't go and have 9.909 what a silver or cents or nothing at all. Put it that way. In other words, when you hear them say them, this is how them control the inflation. Them decide when inflation go up or go down. And them control it. It have nothing to do with the populace of Jamaica, the economy of Jamaica, nor the system in Jamaica. It's all foreign. I implement these things or I impose these things. And the minions, the Jamaican puppets, acting in the capacities as politicians, them follow suit. This is why we have an oppressive regime and an oppressive state of condition. Yeah, man. So the peg remained throughout the 70s, maintaining the Jamaica dollar. So you see, when them did peg it to the US and we're way above them, it's sweet at that time. It maintained it, the US dollar at a high value. It maintaining the Jamaican dollar at a higher value than the US dollar. The stronger Jamaican dollar was associated with increased demand imports. You see the strategy? increasing the demand for foreign currency. So because we are import foreign fuckery, we have to match, as them said, the demand increase. So when them start do, them just say, boy, yeah, we see that piece of material, yeah, when it would have cost 10 cents, we are selling it for $100 million. And this is how them really cheer up our economy. Foreign people are doing it, but them are use it done. Them we have on our island, we are pretend like them can read and write or know anything. It's all a show. That's why I say there are actors out there. Act them are act. Yeah, man. All of them are actors out there. Them have absolutely no authority. But they'll fool you if you are a fool. A man like me, a fire burn them to them core. Yeah, man. Now, consequently, Jamaica fulfill its currency, its foreign currency demand with borrow reserves. What are borrowed reserves? When you hear reserves, all you have to do is just add federal reserve to it. So Jamaica fulfill its currency demand with borrowed federal reserve. Now, a new policy framework was imminent. Again, a new federal policy framework was imminent. Now, we look on the definition of borrowed reserve in a financial terms by B, and it said borrowed reserves are funds borrowed from a federal reserve bank by member banks to maintain the required reserve ratio. Now, I know this kind of information I go fly over most of our people head because I talk too much yip and it seem away. And I guess me try share the basic information that people can read and try to comprehend for themselves. What me I try to do is present information for sure my people here. So don't be deceived with their word wizardry. It's one system out there that colonize everybody. How we know whoever control the money are direct things. Now listen to this. You have a thing them called Federal Rules of Bankruptcy Procedure. The item can type in that on a smart equipment and follow or verify or validate. Again, Federal Rules of Bankruptcy Procedure. Effective August 1, 1983, as amended to December 1, 2024. Rule 1001. Scope. Title, citation, reference to a specific form. A. In general. These rules, together with the official bankruptcy forms, govern the procedure in cases under the Bankruptcy Code, Title 11 of the United States Code. So I'm telling you this. And just Title 11 is the Bankruptcy Code. Listen carefully. All right. The federal rules apply to bankruptcy because they are operating bankruptcy by way of the 1933 Bankruptcy Act or Banking Act. And remember, 1933, Jamaica was still colonized. Jamaica didn't get independence till 1962. Clarity? So when you see the Bank of Jamaica, no say it's a Rothschild federal banking. It now have nothing to do with, that's the enslaver right there. With them fictitious currency, where them use as gold for colonize everybody. And the dollar has no real value per se. This is why them talk about credit debit system them want to carry in the virtual world. Literally. Well, them say it's modernity. Now, again, we are talking about the United States Code, them said they must be construed, these federal bankruptcy procedural code must be construed, administered, and employed by both the court and the parties to secure the just, speedy, and inexpensive determination of every case and proceeding. So it's one of the things when we realize with our people, them read a thing like this and them say, oh, it only apply to some other thing, or it can't apply, and all kind of nonsense. When me I say it do apply, it does say it right here. If Jamaica have a federal bank, what they call a central bank, where attached to these international things. This is where the rules are derived from. This is why I said them are perpetrate public slavery. Why? Because rules are separate and distinct from laws. The laws is expressed and written in chapter 3, what they call the Bill of Rights, or what I call the express written charter law. Those are laws. These rules, when I'm talking about driver's license and all of that, those are some rules and regulations being imposed or forced upon you. It's all contract, but them are force it on you. And to go in a contract, you have to have your free will. No man can force or impose contract on you. That's why I stand so dominant with my clarity. I not just talk loosely. I literally demonstrate what I talk about, to share the credibility, show you my credibility, so I can have the validity for the out there and talk. I'm not for going on to university to get no colonial accreditation saying I'm some doctor when I've never done any kind of, you know, say medical surgery or even as a medical practitioner, but no one say I'm not a doctor. All kind of sodomite titles. I'm born not on a core, I mean I need that to totally embarrass you with truth and clarity. Yeah, man. B said titles. Now, when I hear title this, title that, you see title 1, title 12, you see title 11. These rules should be referred to as the federal rules of the bankruptcy procedure and the forms as the official bankruptcy form. That's why we use the own documentation. Anyway, C, citations. In these rules, the bankruptcy code is cited with a section signed and numbered, section 101. A rule is cited with rule, followed by the rule number, rule 1001A, and D, references to a specific form. A reference is a form followed by a number is a reference to an official bankruptcy form. Now, we keep saying bankruptcy, bankruptcy, bankruptcy. That's because the system are operating bankruptcy, people. And as such, everything is negotiable. Everything is only a promise. There is no debt to talk about. Once a debt presents itself, it's discharged naturally. So the connection me I bring to our people to say, listen, just follow the money and you will see what go on. Whoever control the money are gonna make the laws, are gonna make the rules. That's how it goes. And this is why them have a Bill of Rights, where it secure the individual. The Bill of Rights has nothing to do with the person, the persona, or absolutely any legal entity. The Bill of Rights cannot protect a legal fiction. This is why all of these political government try their very best to circumvent the fundamental rights and freedoms. Literally, that's what them do. Even here on the island, you hear Andrew Holiness talk about principles of human rights when they are the UN, but him don't know nothing about it here on the island. But you see, if the people them continue living like how them a live and play that game, then nobody can help them. A man like me, I won't play that game. This is why this is my advocacy, freedom. When a sodomite feel like him can enslave, we blow that sodomite head off. We find the sodomite family members and root them out of the earth. Yeah, man. We desecrate them home and we desecrate them bloodline. And we are do that lawfully. We are justifiable. Which pussy, boy, you're a politician or you're police or you're anybody. Sodomite, it not work. You're outside the law, you get bullied, boy. A girl running away, running from who? What you say, man? This is truth. When a batty boy interfere with your liberty, him do it at his own peril and get him whole family to die. Yeah, when foreign minister perpetuate the nonsense like she can enslave anybody, boy, a plastic ziploc bag will put them body part in her and hang it up online for display. Judgment. I wanna think you can make free. I wanna think you can enslave. Only the one them where is not cognizant of world affairs. Fire burn to the core, man. Yeah, man. And that myself. And which pussy, you can tell me not have this right to express myself. Which sodomite boy. Which big pussy politics. You hear me I'm going wild. Eh? Because I can't do that. Now boy not give me no chat. Nah, no girl. It not work. Fundamental rights and freedoms are expressed. When I violate that, I'm not dead out there. It's just the people that not become cognizant of this truth. It's called treason. When I go against an oath, when I forget it. What kind of just run in and do what I want to do? And everybody just have them hand at them side. I want to hear that. I want to go with that. Which police? Them police not live on the island and them have mother and father and house and them thing like which part. Then we not can go blow that up. We not can go hold them joker and drag them in the public. What kind of hide and seek and judgment them brawling and say war? Why not? Then if them are gonna slaughter with and nothing come out of it, the international community now say nothing. You know when them are gonna talk, when them say politician face a blow off. Yeah. What kind of sodomite slavery on our bring come around here come impose upon we? And go through on a create on a bullshit school and teach with nonsense to submit to slave authority. That's why I am here. That's why I am here. To bring this energy into the earth and say no more. This is why I tell my people, allow them criminality and make we apply ourselves to learn. So when we stand up in our capacity as free man and woman, we shouldn't have no problem. And when a boy violate we deal with them harshly. We match them intensity. Because them I get paid, we now get paid. It's our survival. We now accept not genocide. We now accept it. We are going to war. And we are going to war perpetually. The moment you people go outside the fundamental rights and freedom and say, oh no one do no own thing, we just war on a man, brawling man. As on a shoot, we are shoot, man. When I fire one shot, we fire 50. When I kill 10, we kill 1,000. They're on the way. You lick me, I'm gonna lick you back in your blood clot and make sure you're broken too. Because you lick me first. You don't fuck with me, I'm not fucking with you. I show you all the respect in the world. But you fuck with me, I want every down to your dog in your yard, man, I give it to it. Me no want nothing we have life around you exist when we're done with you. Not even your grass in your yard, you have life. Fuck off with a public slavery. You think you can get everybody talk, you only give the people that subject themselves to talk. You can't wrong and get right and say, hey, because you have might, it not work. Again, there's what is known as the Bill of Rights. On the island, they call it the fundamental rights and freedom. We call it the express written chartered laws. But that's the thing that in that document them said due process is the order of the day. So before you come do me anything, you're supposed to say you have a problem with me, and we're supposed to can discuss the problem and see how we can arrive at some kind of negotiation for bring some resolution. That's all it is. Outside of that, you're going to want to say you have a problem with me and you want us to come bully me and me not have no talk. This is what we say I want. A police dunce boy, when I come from nowhere, I'm like a bush batty boy, pussy. Where you work with government equipment, so you feel like you're the baddest thing. So when I say anybody, you know, have to say just criminal. Anybody want to say, once you have a bad day, that individual is going to have the very same bad day. Them think they're wrong. Them think there's outside the law. And it not going to stop and it not going to change until them pussy start get back the very same judgment where them are push out there. And they're on the way. When a boy knows that when him violate you, him a go dead and him family, them a go dead with him a go think twice to come violate you. I do not agree with the lawlessness in this society. I mean, I agree with some politicians can purport themselves like them are God when them are the public servant. What politician? Any money wanna have belongs to us. I'm gonna understand why people are celebrate on when on a thief. Which government can get how much $700 million and bomb people around here there and have a dollar in them pocket. Pussy, a war for going around here. Brawling. Some sodomite talk about them want how much $1 million for do what work. Pussy on for work for free. Free. I don't know talk about no want the public service. I wanna get some bomb money and I get away with it. I wanna write in a paper and come on news like say if they accept it. Because suck on a mother. We're gonna tear this blood clot down. One way or the other. Yeah, man. Why me a talk so? Because I mean up there uptown with on a pussy. Yeah, man, it's a bicycle, me have a ride pussy. Me not a big Benz I drive like on a pussy. A war, me want to see broke round here. Me want to see all of this coming in a shambles. So the real warrior then can stand up and present themselves and make some honor little gay pussy. Dead out in the air. Where? Tired, I don't know. What kind of 700 million for some big pussy politician we can't read and write? The House of Representatives they fit burn down. Who you can represent big pussy sodomite politician, not the sovereign man, nor the sovereign people, only the slave citizens. Brawling lit. You don't understand what go on, you not complain. When you agree to be the slave, to be the citizen, and still I try complain, as if for years you not complain, and nothing not happen. Nothing not change. It getting worse. I do not agree with the lawless society that I see out there, where politicians do what they want without accountability. I don't agree. I don't agree. I acknowledge the GLP government as a legitimate government. I acknowledge Andrew Holiness nor his wife nor his family as absolutely nothing. I see them as scoundrels, thieves, and through them are the leading political party. If the PNP did up there and I do the same nonsense, I probably would have said the same thing, but I cannot. A little dry-head, bored woman here take over from the batty boy where them send her foreign. And she have no sense. None. All of them are puppet. Look who has suffered. Who has struggled. And look who are benefit. The foreign investors and their minions are benefit. But the people of this island perpetually suffer. Every now and again, for them avoid the uprising, them put some little cross-dressing gay entertainer on the headline and, you know, celebrate that sodomite as if it's anything. When them not do nothing at all, them not talk freedom, them not talk set people free, them are just some big pussy entertainer that if distract with working on behalf of the same colonizers. We fire burn on it too. We want it jump off because we know it won't stay. It has to rearrange the comfort that only little sodomite people have. The poor people don't know nothing about phone comfort, so we know what we not keep. We want it pop. We want it mash up. You know, so I draw my line. You know, so I show on my team, my side of me depend. I'm not depend the side of the affluent and the rich. Because I'm not that. But I'm free. That's what the affluent not have this freedom. And then not have this clarity. We don't want it. What we are talking about, the unlawfulness we are going out there. We don't want it. Law there, law is in place. We want that. Fundamental rights and freedom. We want that. Suck your mother with your big federal bankruptcy codes. It not apply pussy. It only apply to the piece of paper birth certificate entity. That's our clarity. We have enough. Out $3 trillion to disappear out of the economy. And then it's like a 9-day talk. And me not hear nothing more about it. Nothing at all. Me not hear weight gone. And this woman here come out and she talk all kind of nonsense. You really have a set of information when me don't want to play, but I don't want to take up no more time. Them already know these things, but me I says this, them are trick with. This is why I can't go in at any court and take it over, command any court. I can, wait I say, validate a court or dismiss it. Because my clarity is a little bit different. You understand? And Jamaica, Bank of Jamaica is a federal bank. So all of the little rules you want to say around here, that's why we can mash it up. It now have nothing to do with the law. And all you have to do for validate it is look at the Jamaica Trust that was expressed September 16, 2019. And you're going to say excluded bodies. And the excluded bodies are going to say anything to do with the politics or the participants. And I me write them thing here. It's right there, but we don't have no interest in it. So I'm gonna have to there and fire burn this system on behalf of the island. Now, again, it's up to the island to really validate these things. Federal rules of bankruptcy procedure. Them might try say, oh, it's when you're in bankruptcy. No, pussy. Everything are operate in bankruptcy as we speak. All right. How you prove it? Go look on the documentation. Can remember, you know, Jamaica switched from British pound, sterling silver pound, and I work with the US dollar. But most people, yeah, they must say, yo, them thing be a long time thing. So in a business we are working with one now. What's first in time is choice. If you don't know why I go on before, you know, you're gonna be deceived easily when they might present anything to them now. This is why people are look upon politicians like them a royalty. Andrew Holiness come from Spanish Town, inside, in a one bedroom, inside, or a two bedroom, inside. And right now, Andrew Holiness is one of the richest men in the world. He's a par with the criminal, the international criminal, Benjamin Netanyahu. Andrew Holiness can brag him of over $700 million for fee personal self. Because the other day it was 400 million. Me hear Andrew Holiness there UN where UN tell Andrew so them promising 800 billion to sell out the Jamaican people and keep with enslaved. And Andrew is saying, not get that yet. Andrew now remember say the Chinese people give him one big bag of money and Bill Gates give him one big bag of money. Where all of them money they there? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, you got to have some people who not talk about the poor people and send police to disrupt the communities then instead of use some of them stolen wealth there and just improve the community there and create a better environment for the people there. And we still are going rich, you know. That now going to mean so we're not going rich. We're going to still be very rich. But the agenda on a phone on the agenda is an international agenda to enslave all the people here and genocide our people. Want to kill out the old people with no medical and wipe out the young people with no police. You don't want to sick of Jamaica, you're in trouble. You better have a link for leave the island if you get sick, like real sick. You'll be in trouble here on this island. Yet them a, you know, a brag about, oh, Jamaica. Jamaica is a brand for international investors. It's only the international people can enjoy life here. Or them alone. And when them come here, them find some little careless yard people where them breed up and make some hybrid picnic, and then the hybrid picnic, them are them involved in the gangs. These hybrid picnic are them do all kind of wrongs. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to see the little no income or low income ones. When the rascal at uptown sodomite boy, them are scam millions that go hush hush, you know, get a gun away. You know, hear it, because down to the politicians, them a benefit. I'm on fire burn all life. Yeah, man. I have my opinion, which is lawful, only because I'm a citizen. I'm not choose to be a slave. And I'm in knowledge, let me stay that way. The truth will make it, it make me free. Nothing else. Nothing else, that's truth. So uno out there where lack truth or choose to avoid truth, then uno stay on slavery unapologetically. Stay right there. That's y'all free will choice. That's y'all free will exercise. But me say, if we not choose to apply ourselves, we're not going to get nowhere. And that is it. That is it. Wrap it up right now. Again, we share our basic information, we share our basic opinion, because it's ours. And we are fire burn the political system out there in all its capacity, in all its variation, and we not give a fuck about the participants. Fire burn. I might just come back with that set of information here when I talk about the judge's presumption. I'm going to just shut off this and probably later I'm going to show that one up there. So again, when I talk about the lights, the other day I do 2 videos, I just see just drunk gone. 600 views, 700 views. See me, I want to go on. I guess that's the information. So we give thanks when the information can go there. And some people might find interest. Yeah, man, while others are just curiosity. But we there have to say freedom, free dominion, free domain. That's all we are dealing with. And any man will interfere with the next man's liberty. He does so at his own peril, in pouring mama for cry. If she in the grave, it return. Yeah, man. And everybody we associate with that joker should pay the ultimate price. And this is how we're going to get changed. When a pussy comes to enslave and you kill that pussy can't enslave nobody else. Simple. It has to start, and we want it to start. We now enjoy, foreign investors are enjoy with our land, and them are plan to build one whole new city in our land. And we for there and going on one corner like slave, we rather burn this thing up. We rather burn the whole land, burn everything. And let's see if we ever burn with it. Remember, you know, we are already associated and connected to the land. Foreign man have no kind of argument or them kind of claim. All when them hybrid. This is our problem. This is a woman here should look like one of them. What this lady a name of foreign, one old black woman were in the Congress, one congresswoman. What she name? One same way her face, one old tough black. And some of the evil set of people and these people are. And you see them look like we. Don't be fooled. These people literally have no soul. But we're not going to know these things. When I not discover what the political system represents, and when I say when I love God, when I go realize that boy, when I blaspheme for a very long time. The moment when I become cognizant of this foreign structure that was placed here, that's when probably some changes will make, because I'm not going to know the truth at that time. Them people are trash. Yeah, man, it's all imagery. Them are trash. I see a thing on the news where them say a judge unalive herself, and when I hear the story, I say no gossip, no gossip, because them a say she and husband live in a house in a separate room. Husband knock door, him not hear wife, and him gone run and come back and knock door and not hear wife, and him make breakfast. Hey, husband, you're liar. Something else go on in that location, but it's a true affident thing in a business. I'm not stay up there with the nonsense. I would like to know how long that woman there work as a judge, and would I like to say how fair cases are if she was up full proper or if she was just another one of those business persons where them buy out. Because you know them buy out the judges. They'll tell the judge what to do and what not to do. Don't be fooled. You better know law and remove the authority from the judge and put that sucker in his correct place or her correct place. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to get fucking better. Something else are going, people, but it's totally unknown to most only because of the colonization. Tell us about me is a man bring information with thought provoking, upsetting a stomach, upsetting a spirit, upsetting a DNA. That's what truth should do. When we're too comfortable in our slavery, when it's too comfortable in our slavery, again, we're not too comfortable in our slavery. Complete gratitude out there. Again, the brave may fall, but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Yeah, man. Fire burn, finance minister. Just like how we fire burn the cross-dressing sissy where they did it before you. You look like a transvestite. The same kind of energy. We fire burn you, and we fire burn your political leadership. We fire burn your political system. And that is just me. I have that right. I have that authority. Complete gratitude, free people. Again, the brave may fall, but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute, free people.